Now, in today's political climate, with all this freedom convoy, you created a song called Rise Up. Can you tell us more about that song, the meaning behind it, and what inspired it?
Well, I was in the, I think it was early fall, either end of August or beginning of September, that we were listening to the radio or the news, and we heard about these mandates that were going to be coming out. I think it was September 26th of last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? Maybe last year. Yeah, and I heard that, and I had an instrumental sent to me, and I was having a cigar and with my friend in his garage. I got my phone and I started writing. I had an instrumental that was actually from somewhere in Europe, and I wrote my top line to rise up on that instrumental, but it wasn't fitting for the song. And then my boys Asaf and Rubicini, they produced what you hear now as the production for Rise Up, and the day the mandates came out is the day I released it, because I don't think it was Canadian. I didn't think it was right. I think anytime you divide people and say black, white, homosexual, straight, fat, skinny, it's not Canadian and it's not human. And what was happening didn't feel right. And as an artist, every generation you had something to say. Every artist in their generations, whether you look at Bob Marley to the Vietnam War to anything, has something to say. And I was surprised that I was I consider myself a mainstream artist. I was like one of the only ones saying something. And the thing is, I just wrote the song and put it out there. Then Canada got behind it. And I was in Ottawa 3 of the 4 weekends, and it was the most beautiful time I've ever had. I tell people, that's the first and last time you'll ever feel Canada. And it's not what the media was saying, and it's wrong. And I love what's going on in Ottawa right now. People are getting called out. And, there's something called the Charter of Rights, and people are trying to, under the disguise of health, take that away from people. And I'm not scared to say anything. I'm not scared to go against the narrative, because in life, I was taught to ask questions. The minute you can't ask the questions and you're censored, that's communism. So you have to be able to ask a question and have a respectful dialogue. What is this that you go get, like the President of the United States gets off? If they don't like what you say, they censor you. And our critical skill thinking they've been taking that away from us. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but everything the conspiracy theorist said came true. Vax pass, quarantine. I can go on and on. You asked me, I feel strongly about it. It was a beautiful time. With any crowd, there's, but it's all coming out now. It's all coming out, and if you have 2 ears and a brain, you can see what's going on.